There are a number of reasons why crime has gone up, but the most important factor here is that the Royal Gibraltar Police in 2019 was inspected by HMIC, and one of the recommendations was that we weren't reporting the crime adequately in our systems, and therefore what we've done now is having better recording mechanisms to record crime, and we've changed our classification of the crimes. What this has meant is that more crimes are being reported to us, whereas before maybe we would report only one crime for an incident that involved a number of crimes. Now we're dealing them as multiple crimes. That's the first factor. I would like to think as well that the second factor as well is that people are more confident to report to us crimes, and therefore the victims of crimes are more willing to come and report to us those key issues that are happening to them, and have confidence in the Royal Gibraltar Police to report them to us.
So two crimes that are on the up, one is burglary, that's gone up by a whopping 76%. To what do you attribute that, and how is the RGP tackling it?
Again, it goes back to the classification of the recording of crime, and it goes back to the whole HMIC inspection. What I would say is more importantly here is the detection of crime, and the detection of crime has remained the same, which is very important. So even though we are saying that the crimes have increased statistically, but I would say that the detection of crime is equally more important. I think what is important as well is that people do need to realise that Gibraltar hasn't become more unsafe. It's just because we are recording crime differently has made it operationally look different.
The same statistic, slightly less though, for driving under the influence, 21% increase. But looking at the news, it really does seem that that particular crime is on the up. Again, you say detection rates haven't changed, but would you say that there has been an increase?
There has been an increase, but I think what there has been an increase is in the way our communications teams have overtly reported on it. So we've made a lot of effort to name and shame individuals who are drink driving. This is a zero tolerance policing activity undertaken by the Royal Gibraltar Police, simply because those people who drink and drive on our roads are a danger to themselves, but most importantly to the members of the public. So we are doing a lot to ensure that we become more effective and efficient in this regard.
Does the RGP have enough resources to deal with, well, not the rising crime, but the current level of crime?
I think it's important to say that I would always want more people to deal with the crime and to police effectively and efficiently. There's a lot of work that the Royal Gibraltar Police does where the public don't see us. So people do complain that we're not out there as often as we should be. And I tend to agree with them. But our officers are dealing with unseen issues of policing, whether it be safeguarding our vulnerable, safeguarding young children, counter-terrorism, which is extremely important to us. And digital forensics has taken a leap in the amount of work that we do. A lot of crimes that are committed today have digital footprints, and it means that our officers have to investigate more thoroughly, looking at the computer devices, looking at telephone devices, looking at CCTV, and all that has an impact on their frontline policing.
We see a lot of crimes reported or complained about, or allegations of crimes on social media, but they're not picked up by you necessarily, are they, unless they're reported formally?
We do. So our communications team do look at social media to ensure that, if our crimes are being reported, that we try and reach out to people who are commenting on it or reporting it. What we tend to find is that people are very easily will criticise the Royal Gibraltar Police for not doing enough, but when we ask for support, they don't provide us that support. And I'll give you, for example, roads policing. We find that people will criticise us for not doing enough on our roads in respect of people committing offences, antisocial behaviour in particular on our roads. We know it exists, but we do a lot of enforcement. But what we need is people to support us as well. So we're looking at ways and means how we can engage with the public to try and improve that. But what I would urge the people of Gibraltar is to support us. And if they do see anything, to report it to us, but also to support us by providing us those statements that we need.